be in the screen?
Yep, you're right in the bullseye middle. And it's recording. I'm recording it.
Why?
Because you're not smiling.
Well, I'm not ready to shoot yet. Frontier Geek here, again, back with you, everybody. And so we've got a video here. It's just a short one. No modifications to the truck itself. Just a little bit of light off-roading, I guess you'd call it. We found a power line access road, which was available in the area. And so we took a little run. And it was kind of funny because as we were going along, we seemed to be scaring out the wildlife. A groundhog or a woodchuck or something or other of one of those mammalian type things came shooting out across the road out of the grass. So if you catch the first view, which is up by the building on the left side where the cellular transmission set is built onto one of the towers, you'll see. Unfortunately, it looked a lot better when you were actually there. That's the tough thing about video sometimes. The camera doesn't always pick up things the way you see them. And so we were rolling along, and we saw them pretty clearly, but unfortunately on the video, it only looks like kind of a brown blob moving along, which really stunk because one time we were over at Wharton Forest on one of the earliest videos, if you go back all the way to the beginning of the channel, and a couple of deer shot right across the road in front of us. And my brother and I were in the truck, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he went, "Wow, that was pretty close." But unfortunately, when we played back the video, they looked like they were a half a mile away, and it really wasn't very impressive. So that was pretty disappointing. But anyway, carrying on and still producing. Hopefully you're finding these enjoyable, and catch up to you soon. So unfortunately, this trail really didn't go very far. We were hoping that it'd be a little longer. It just wound its way underneath some of the towers and then basically came to a dead end at what was a very, very large valley. Obviously, even the power company hadn't bothered to try to figure out how to bridge this thing because if you look at some of the earlier pieces in the video, they had built up some earth and gravel humps to try to somewhat level out the access roads. But yeah, when they got to that point, they pretty much said, "Forget it. We'll just come in and access it from the other end," which unfortunately happens to abut to a major highway, and so there's really no way to sneak in on that side. Although I really would like to. But anyway, it was kind of funny here in this part of the video. As I was mentioning, it really seems that the camera doesn't always see things the way the human eye does. So this little up and down hump that you see me driving through was a lot deeper really than it looks on camera. When we got to the peak, you were basically seeing sky, and then we went over the top, and I would say that it was probably a 70 to 80 foot drop through that valley. And as we were coming up the other side, the traction control started making its displeasure very loudly known. I could hear the tires spinning a little bit, and the ABS unit was chattering, and the light came on the dash. So I just switched into four-wheel drive, and we had no problem climbing the hill after that. But it was just funny because looking at it, it didn't look like it would really be that much of a big deal. And I have General Grabber off-road tires, which have been outstanding on pretty much just about every kind of terrain. So I really do like them. I think the only complaint I'd probably say I have is that the front tires, the tread blocks are starting to wear unevenly, but that happens pretty much to every model or brand of tire that's made with a very aggressive tread pattern. So I've been rotating them every 5,000 to 6,000 miles, but they still seem to be picking up that wear pattern. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But anyway, hope you're enjoying the video, and back to it.